What it do, man? It's your boy Battle Truth coming to you live and direct from the Battle Truth headquarters. Let's get right off into this, man. So the lockdown card is officially over. All the results are in. Took place in the land of brotherly love, man. Philadelphia, man. The URL make a stop in Philadelphia for the first time, man. Put on one of the biggest battle rap events in Philly. And let me just address this whole situation. I think Philly took a tremendous L the other day, man, all the way around. Um, the URL called themselves showing Philly love by putting some of their respected battle rappers on the card, from the likes of Reed Dollars, Cassidy, Bill Collector, who don't live too far away from Philly, to represent on this card. Now, Philly at one time used to have a big movement when it came to this battle rap stuff along the time when we were seeing the likes of Cassidy and Freeway, when we were seeing Murder Mook and T-Rex and them on they come up. Philly and them was right there mixed in the pot with them, man. It was for the most part Philly. It was New York, Philly, and New Jersey. They was like really, really leading the rush on this battle rap stuff and actually was flooding the streets with this. So when the URL booked Cassidy and decided to do an event in Philadelphia to bring it back to the roots, a lot of people in Philly was excited about it. However, the turnout just didn't line up with what was given. What I mean by that? In the building, man, the crowd just seemed like, man, they were very biased towards a lot of people. And it was a big disappointment. It was a big disappointment when you see how they was handling certain battle rappers and things like that. When you see how it didn't seem like a battle rap crowd. I can't blame the whole Philly, but I'm just going to blame the people that was in there. That did not seem like a genuine battle rap crowd. That seemed like a crowd of people who, I'm here because of him. I'm here because of him. Not for the atmosphere, not for the scenery, not for the sport of battle rap and what it is. It appeared that the people that was there was only there for somebody, and that's all that mattered. You can tell by certain things that took place in the venue. Like, for instance, when Rock trying to get his bar out about Cassidy, it took literally 10 minutes and he still couldn't get that out. They refused to let him get his bar out. That's not cool. That's not a battle rap crowd. Because at the end of the day, even if you don't agree with what he's finna say against Cassidy, it's still battle rap. If that's the case, what you gonna do when Arsenal come out there to rap against Cassidy? So if Rock can't get 4 little bars off about Cassidy, what that says about his upcoming, his soon to come battle against his opponent that's finna talk about him for 3 rounds for like 5 minutes a round. See, it's stuff like that. A real battle rap genuine crowd, even if they didn't approve of it, you still got to let the MC rap. They refused to let Tay Rock get his bar out, and it literally took like 10 minutes for him to actually get through it. See, it's stuff like that. Another incident, when Calico was rapping and he didn't have a good second round, it seemed like they didn't want to give New Jersey Twerk a chance because Calico didn't have a good, solid second round. So when New Jersey Twerk rapping, and the slightest thing he say that probably didn't happen, you automatically get booed. That let me know that Cal was also a big favorite in that building, and it wasn't really about battle rap, especially when you're seeing New Jersey Twerk, one of the most sought out, explosive, entertaining battle rappers in the game. How you boo him? Now, when T-Top came out, I could understand to some degree of T-Top, but it's still battle rap. It's still battle rap. You have to let him say what he have to say. Soon T-Top come out. They boo him. I don't know, man. Maybe them dudes were just hiding there. Maybe too many of them were just hiding there, and it just didn't look right. It just didn't look right, and gave a black eye to the city of brotherly love in that venue. Battle rapping, complaining, saying how they don't never want to come back to Philly and rap again. Smack, don't come back here. Then you got the representatives who represented them. So the crowd definitely gave a black eye to the game. And then you got the representatives who were representing Philly. Bill Collector. He had a mediocre performance against DNA. He lost, though. I had DNA beating him second and third round. Then you had Reed Dollars, a Philly legend. He died horribly. He got body bagged by K-Shine. Lost all 3 rounds convincingly, easy, clearly. Jay Black and them. Clearly. No debates. No, I think Reed got the third, man. Get out of here. Ooh, I can't stand y'all sometimes, man. Horrible. K-Shine bodied Reed Dollars. 3-zip. Then you got Arsenal and Cassidy. Cassidy, who parades himself on being the GOAT, who never who prayed himself as being the GOAT, who think he responsible for everything that's going on right now, go up against Arsenal for the main event to close out the card, only for him to get booed in his own town too. He get booed all 3 rounds. All 3 rounds. So, yeah, it was tough. It was tough. They didn't care. It just seemed like Philly didn't care. They were just on their own. But they booed all three of their representatives. And not all 3 of them. But they booed Cassidy all 3 rounds. And every last one of them lost. One thing I was disappointed in, and I'm going to keep it real, I was very disappointed E. Ness wasn't on his card. E. Ness been smoking stuff. His performance games got better. He very entertaining and funny. He actually be having bars. He got a nice little flow, and he actually been beating people, man. He been beating a lot of people, and I was very disappointed that E. Ness was not on his card. E. Ness should have been on his card. It probably would have been more entertaining. They should have gave E. Ness the rematch against DNA in Philly or something like that. But E. Ness should have definitely been on his card, man. But he wasn't. And I think right now E. Ness is the best rapper and representative for Philly, and he was not on his card. E. Ness is better than Reed Dollars. E. Ness is better than Cassidy. E. Ness is better than Bill Collector, and he was not even given the shot and opportunity to be on his card to represent for Philly, and he was there in the building at the event. E. Ness should have been on this card, no doubt at all. And I'm not just saying that because the event over, and now I'm saying that, no, E. Ness should have been on this card. If anybody been watching battle rap, E. Ness been smoking stuff. He just whacked Blue Easy, whacked Jay Mills before. Just whacked Jay Mills. He wigged out on Jay Mills, man. E. Ness been doing this thing, man. I would have took E. Ness over Reed Dollars, Cassidy, and Bill Collector any day. That's a no-brainer. But he wasn't on his card and didn't get to make it on his card, man. And that was such a disappointment. Philly took an L, man. Nobody from Philly won. The crowd was very biased. I don't know what they was on, man. And they messed it up for Philly. I don't really believe the URL is going to return to Philadelphia. Why? I mean, why? Why should they? It's going to be kind of awkward. Because if they do, you don't want to put no Philadelphia rap on the card because you don't want the biasness. But It is what it is. This your boy Battle Truth. It ain't my judgment, that's a question. It's yours. Subscribe to Battle Truth, man. Click the link in the description box. Follow me on Instagram. I'm going to follow you back. If you able to give, and only if you able to give, please donate to the channel. My Cash App and my PayPal information is in the description box also. Your contributions, charity, and love and definitely needed and appreciated. And this your boy Battle Truth. It ain't my judgment, that's a question. It's yours. Philadelphia take a L in a horrible loss of the lockdown card. Nobody won that represented them, and the crowd was very biased. In the URL, people have been petitioning the URL to not return to Philadelphia. What y'all think about that?